multiple things that we got to feel that for our group. Like we got to battle ourselves out of some of that. On the road, everyone's looking around. There's no one coming to save us. Like it's us, those five guys really out there on the floor. And I felt we got over the hump at times. There we kind of figured ourselves out. And then we didn't have timeouts. We called some early. We used the challenge early. I knew those timeouts could come into play as we got into the fourth.
And then Jamaree playing him, and he went 3 for 4 from 3. What led you to going to him and then sticking with him where it was getting dicey there in that fourth quarter?
Yeah, huge. Multiple things. The Houston game, I think we learned some stuff. His play last night in the G League, and just his overall demeanor is so stoic. He just has a way, a professional, a mature way about him. We knew we could throw him in on the road and not be fazed. And he got up at 5 or 5:30 this morning, took a commercial flight here. Him and Kaman both. We highlighted it there in the locker room. That says a lot about those two guys as professionals and as men to come in here and be a part of this, what we're doing. Hats off to Jamaree.
Lastly, obviously, this sets up the showdown with OKC. You got both 3-0 winner will clinch Westbrook Page. You've had some big games, but this one coming up may be the biggest game you've had so far today.
Yeah, the cup. That's another great thing about the cup. It highlights this at the end of November. Even if it wasn't the cup, it's the next game on our schedule. It happens to be a team that's playing really well and defending champions. It's not going to change our approach. Every night when you lace them up, you got to go out there and play as hard as you possibly can. We have an extremely competitive team that I know will be juiced to get out there on the road and see exactly where we're at.
Coach Ott, Mark Williams, he was basically in traffic, getting putbacks and tip-ins and things like that. Pretty long and athletic. He pretty much stuck with that all night down there in the paint. Can you talk a little bit about, his play and what he's been doing this season?
Yeah, like I said, it's a new standard. We keep continuing to ask him for more, and now it's up to us to hold him to what he showed us what he can do. So it always starts with defense with Mark, how big he is. We're asking him to be up and pick and roll and aggressive to help force some of those turnovers, and then protect the rim and rebound. And then on the other end, I thought not only did he get us 10 extra rebounds, just his play in the pocket. When they're double teaming the ball handler, Book found him time and time again for Mark to either make a play or Mark kick out. So great growth for him. Excited to see where we can help him get to.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Thanks, Coach.
Happy Thanksgiving, y'all.
You happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.